So today I'm going to be doing my full face flawless foundation routine. This is a foundation routine that I use when I have somewhere really special to go or a party or I just feel like covering up all my blemishes. So if you want to learn how to get this beautiful flawless face, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so to start off, I already washed my face and I used my favorite, this St. Ives green tea scrub. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's amazing. It's like such a fine scrub, and I love using this before I do like a flawless face because it just makes your face so smooth, and it says it's supposed to calm redness. I don't really think it does much. I guess it just doesn't make redness worse because most scrubs make redness worse. But I don't know, I really like it. I've been using it for years, like since high school, and it's never let me down. I love it so much. And then once my face was washed, I moisturized with this Trader Joe's Enriched moisturizing face lotion, and it has an SPF of 15. No matter what skin type you are, you need to moisturize before you put your foundation on. It is like completely essential. You need to moisturize no matter if you're oily or, well, especially if you're dry. And if you're oily and you think, oh my god, moisturizer will just make me even more oily. No, it will make you oilier if you don't moisturize. So make sure to moisturize. It doesn't really matter which one you use, just find a one you like and put it on. Okay, so as a primer, I'm going to be putting down first this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. It's not technically a primer, but I do really like it to make your face look like it's glowing from within, especially with the foundation we're going to be using, or I'm going to be using. This makes it look so much better because it's a pretty matte foundation and it kind of dulls your skin down a little, so this kind of brings it back to life. These lights are so bright. And you're gonna look kind of like a grease disco ball in the beginning, but it'll get better, no worries. I swear, I feel like I look like a shiny mermaid right now. I feel like mermaids have shiny skin. Is that strange? Okay, so now that liquid illuminator is on, we're going to move on to foundation. And the foundation we're going to be using today is the Revlon Colorstay. This is my favorite foundation for a full coverage look because it's just that. It's completely full coverage. And they have two different formulas. They have a normal to dry skin formula, which is what I have here, and they have an oily to combo skin formula, which I have also tried, and I have to say whether you're oily, normal, or dry, I think this is the best bet because the oily to combo skin one is pretty thick and it takes a lot of work to blend out. So I think you're better off using this one because this doesn't make you oily at all. It keeps you completely matte because each of them are oil free. So this is the foundation we're going to be using, and my color is 180 Sand Beige. I don't know if I already said that. We're going to be putting that on with our beauty blender. Of course I dampened it, but I'm also going to take my Fix Plus and I'm going to spray it on the beauty blender a little just because I like the way it makes it apply. It makes it blend out a lot better. So I've sprayed a little of that and I'm just squeezing it in. And I also love the way this smells, so it's like a little treat smelling it on my face. So I'm going to shake up that foundation and I'm just going to put it on the back of my Stay Matte powder because, I don't know, it's a flat surface that I'm going to put it on. So I'm just going to bounce that in the foundation, or yeah, bounce that in the foundation and then bounce it on my face. If you're going to use a full coverage look for like a night out and you're going to do some dark eyes, I would recommend doing your eyes first and then doing your foundation because you don't want a whole bunch of fallout all in the perfect foundation that you just put on. So I'm just going to bounce that all on my skin and make sure you bounce it more than you think because you want it to be perfectly blended. There's a child like screeching outside. That's attractive kid. I figured I'd do this now because I've been hating my skin lately, so I figured I could show you how exactly I go about covering it up. It's pretty loud outside, sorry guys. Make sure you take it down your neck as well. I usually start with my cheeks first because that's what needs the most coverage. My forehead doesn't really need that much coverage. So I like to get this out of the way first. Make sure you get really into these crevices around your nose. That so bothers me when I see people that like messed around their nose or didn't blend in enough. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a makeup freak. And then my forehead. I also go over my eyes because, I don't know, I just do. Okay, I need a little more. Actually, I'm just going to take what's around the rim of the bottle. Wow, that's actually a lot. Ah! If you take too much, then just blend it evenly and it won't seem like that much. Just like distribute the extra evenly. I need to get a new beauty blender. Mine is like completely stained and it looks just so gross. I'm sure it really is. Ridiculous amount of time, especially when I do like full coverage. Dude, I love the beauty blender so much. It's just like magic. It makes every foundation look so much better. Now we're going to conceal under the eyes first, and I'm going to use my MAC Prolongwear concealer. You guys know I love this stuff for under the eyes, and this is the color NW20, and it's a little lighter than my skin tone, so it's going to really brighten up under there as well as conceal because this is very full coverage. So I'm going to just pump a little on my, well, yeah, probably like 3/4 of a pump on my fingertips, and then evenly distribute it between both fingers. And place it in a triangle motion under my eyes. This triangle motion is going to really highlight your face, and yeah, just highlight your face and then also conceal under those eyes as well as around the nose because you're going to bring it all the way down here and out. You could also bring it like up here so you could highlight that cheekbone really nicely. Okay, and now once it's on there, we're going to take our beauty blender on the pointed side and we're going to blend it in. I'm going to spray a little more Fix Plus just because it feels like it's getting dry and it'll help it blend a little more. Fix Plus has become my new best friend. I love it so much. So now we're going to do some spot concealing. For that, I'm going to be using the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer, and this is in the color NC30, which is my foundation shade. So it's going to perfectly match my skin tone, which means it won't highlight any of those blemishes, because if we got a lighter color, it would highlight them. We want to completely cancel them out. So we're going to use something that's the same color as our foundation. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on my finger. This is a great concealer because it's really smooth and not, like, it's really easy to blend. I'm going to get the mirror closer. Got a few things down here. And you're going to just press that on the blemish and then tap it in with your finger. I think I'm having an allergic reaction to something because my whole chin is breaking out. And whenever I have an allergic reaction to something, it's always like right here that breaks out. It's so annoying. Now I'm just going to go back with my beauty blender and just tap everything out so it's perfectly blended in. And I'm going to go back with a little more concealer right on this one right here because it's pretty stubborn. And the more you pat it out, the better it'll blend out. Because you're not taking away any of the coverage, you're just blending out the concealer while still covering the blemish. Now that that is all done, we're going to powder. I'm using my Ben Nye Translucent Face Powder in the color Fair. It's just in this weird little toothpick jar because me and my cousin bought it at IMAX. We split it, and she's got the bottle, and she put half of it in this thing for me. But whatever. Doesn't matter what it comes in as long as it works. I'm also going to use this with my beauty blender because it just melts it into your skin so well, especially under the eyes. So I'm first going to powder under the eyes. And just really press that in, and it's going to melt it into your skin. And because the beauty blender is damp, it kind of takes away the cakiness of the powder. Not that it's cakey, but like any powder is gonna look powdery because it's a powder. Okay, and then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna take this side and just pat it all around. I really just take most of it down the center of my face because that's where I need it. And then I take whatever's left all over the rest of the face. And I am looking pretty powdery, so when we're done, I'm probably going to spray a setting spray to just cancel all that powderiness out. So now that is the complete foundation routine, but I'm going to show you guys how I like blush, bronzer, and highlight, all that jazz. So first we're going to do bronzer, because that's the order I go in. Bronzer, blush, and then highlight. So you're going to work kind of from the bottom up. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever bronzer. It's just this pan one. It says Suntan Tester #1. I don't know if they still sell it, but it's very similar to NYC Sunny bronzer, which you guys know I love too. So you can use that instead. I think I'm going to do a more contoured chiseled cheek because this is a flawless face and you're probably going to be wearing a flawless face at night. And if you're wearing a flawless face during the day, I'm sure you don't mind the contour. So I'm going to be taking this Royal & Langnickel brush. It is the Complexion C185. And we're going to take this way, like on the shorter side, and just start from the hairline and work your way down. And you're just going to go in the hollow of your cheek. And you don't want to go too far in because then you start to look like a drag queen. Same on the other side. And then to blend it, you can flip the brush to that wider side and buff it out. And I'm also going to take it up on my temples and my forehead just to make the whole face bronzed and contoured at the same time. I'm going to take a little on my jawline, only a little. I want it to look like I have a 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, now that that is done, I'm just going to use the same brush for my blush because I really like it for the blush I'm using. And of course the blush I'm using is Milani's Luminoso blush because it's amazing, and I figured I'd use my favorite products in this video so you guys know because these are the products I'd use if I had like a special occasion and I wanted like a completely flawless face. So basically just taking it on the wider side and just running it all along your cheeks and blending it into that bronzer. And take it all the way up to your hairline so there's no like cut off point and it blends into everything. And I usually take a little on my nose just because it kind of ties the whole face together. Lastly, for highlight, I'm going to use my TheBalm's MaryLumanizer because this is my favorite highlight. And lately I've been liking using my finger with it because it's broken, but also because I just like the pigmentation that it gives. So I'm going to take it on my ring finger and just put it right where that blush ended and then blend it in real nicely. And if you find that your highlighter kind of masked your blush a little, you can always just go back in with your blush. So I'm going to take that right on the top of the cheekbones. Then I'm going to blend my blush in a little more. I'm going to take it right down the center of my nose. And also my cupid bow, because I think that's cute. And in the center of my forehead, whatever's left, and my chin. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is on now, and now that it's all on, I'm just gonna go back with Max Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna spray that just to take down the powderiness a little bit. You could use, you could use another setting spray like the De-Slick from Urban Decay or the All Nighter or whatever, but I just really like this because, I don't know, it kind of melts everything. I just need one more. That kind of hit me in the face. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check out my next video. I'm doing a first impressions on the mascara I have right now, and I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and thumbs it up if you like this video. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, do all that jazz. And leave me Halloween requests. I'm going to be doing a lot of Halloween tutorials in October, and I want to know what you guys want to see. So let me know down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!